Emergency, what is the problem?
I don't know that if you don't acknowledge and accept that there's a problem, and you're aware that there's a problem, and you know that you got to change to fix the problem, which is what I said before, I don't know how you ever get better. Most teams that win because they have good players, but they also win because they have guys that have character. It's important to them. They care about it. They make good choices and decisions on the field and off the field. But I personally think that it kind of carries over both ways. I'm not into punishing people. I'm into changing people's behavior, all right, so they can do the right things. All right, and that's really the only reason to punish anybody. There is a value in doing the right thing, and that there are consequences when you do the wrong thing. This is college football. We're supposed to be developing people here. We're supposed to get guys to graduate from school and go to school and do the right things, and we're supposed to develop them to be the best competitors on the field that they can be. That's what we're supposed to do. Now, if we're going to win at all costs, and that's the philosophy that we want to have, then we ought to take those first two and throw them out the window. I think that's what we should do. I think that's how we'll really be successful in the future. I really do. All right, and I'm going to tell you what, that ain't ever going to happen here. It's never going to happen, not as long as I'm here. And if we can't win doing it the right way and getting guys to do the right things, then I won't be here. You all won't want me to be here. How good can you really be if the guys don't care about that and it's not important to them? Is that what kind of program you want here? Is that what kind of program you want the University of Alabama to have to represent the people in this state, the great tradition that we have here, and the great institution that this is, and the great state that this is, and all the people that we represent? That's what you want? You answer that question. It's not fair to the institution. It's not fair to their teammates. It's not fair to the people that they represent. All right, and that's just the way it is. Look, guys, the great football players I've been around, the guys that play 18 years in the league, all those guys, they got it. They got it. They don't go do the wrong thing just because they get frustrated or things don't go the way they want. They go to work the next day and try to go make it right. And they fix it and do the things that they need to do to make it better. And that's the kind of people that you want. We will get it right. Because we'll get it right with people who care and want to do it, and it's important to them. You know, you want to recruit character guys that football is important to them, being good's important to them, being the best they can be at whatever they choose to do is important to them, and they're willing to do the things and work at the things that they need to do that. I have a lot better feeling about working with guys that really want to be good and are trying to be good and doing the right things than, you know, if they don't care about it. And we're going to find out who cares and who doesn't care, and the ones that don't care, they shouldn't be here. Guys being responsible for their own self-determination in terms of what their job is, what their role is, what their responsibility is. Guys that have positive energy to do that, and guys that are willing to work and invest their time to be as good as they can be to dominate the people that they have to play against. That's the only way you can be a champion. Somewhere along the line, everybody forgot the intangibles that it takes to really be successful. In a world where I guess people take shortcuts, but I don't know any shortcuts in this game, because the other guy you're playing against, he's trying to kick your. The definition of leadership to me is people who are willing to reinforce the principles and values of the program or the organization. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You are putting winning before doing it right, and that's wrong. You're putting winning a championship and winning games before getting people to do the right thing and being a champion, and that's wrong. The good teams that we play, they got it. They got it. And you're never going to beat them unless you got it. Now, I know you all think I'm crazy. I mean, that's, but just got to live with it, because it ain't going to change.
07 1122 again. 8300. 8362, 28 with vehicle, 900 North Miami Beach Boulevard, parking lot.